Here's what a successful season for the 49ers looks like. You finally figure out who the hell your quarterback for the future is.
Because you would have beat the Eagles.
Tom and Jack W.
Take the
NFC
Niners?
West.
I'll do
You wanna take the Seahawks?
49ers.
Yeah, I'll take the Seahawks.
Rap?
Who else is in that division?
The Rams and the Cardinals.
Snake? Matan?
Yikes.
Which one do you want? I'll take either.
I'll take the Rams.
Okay.
Oh,
Jack, hit us with your team.
okay. Here's what a successful season for the 49ers looks like. You finally figure out who the hell your quarterback for the future is. Is it Trey Lance or is it Brock Purdy?
I agree.
You figure
Not Sam
that out
Darnold?
first and foremost. What?
Not Sam Darnold?
Yeah, I don't know. That'd be funny if he played a few games and played well, but he's not the future of the quarterback.
It would be
He's
funny.
not the future quarterback. It would be funny. And he's going to win games if he plays. But, all right, back to it. You got to figure out, like, first and foremost, who your quarterback is going forward. That's the biggest thing. I don't even care about how many wins after
I
that.
agree.
Like,
I
that's
feel
the
like
first
that's
thing you have
it.
to figure out. Once you figure that out, you're like, okay, you're going to make the playoffs regardless, right? No matter who's at quarterback, I think, with them. I think successful for me, you lost in the NFC Championship game last year. I would still say, I think if you make the NFC Championship game again, but you know who your quarterback is, that's a success for me.
I agree.
We don't have to make the Super Bowl. The Niners do not have to make the Super Bowl for me to think that's the only way it's successful. Like, I just want to know who the guy is going forward with a full season of Trey Lance or a full season of Brock Purdy.
I think it's fair.
And you know. Like, that's all I really care about, because then for the future, the next few years after this, it's fine.
I agree.
But still make the NFC Championship game.
I agree.
Good take.
Because you would have beat the Eagles. If Brock
Tom
Purdy
and
doesn't get
Jack
hurt.
W.
Might have.
I think
Still probably not. The Eagles are loaded.
I think you would have.
It's tough because
personally.
they carved up the defense, but that was also because the defense was on
I
the field
don't.
for like the whole game.
The Eagles were
But
good.
I agree with that, though.
I
You
agree
got to
too.
know who your franchise quarterback is.
That's the most important thing.
All right,
That's-
Leap.
Seahawks. Successful season for the Seahawks. It will just look like a wild card win. Yeah, wild card win.
Make the playoffs again.
They could even lose a division, but make the playoffs and get a win. Because Geno Smith, one good year, we want to see another good year from him.
Can he build off that?
Yeah.
And the Seahawks are a team that has had a lot of success, and so
Pete Carroll, great coach.
you kind of you want to see something from them since you've seen it in the past, and now they have a quarterback that's pretty good. You want to see him do it again. I think a playoff, making it to the playoffs, and because they made it last year and lost, right?
Yeah, it's the Niners.
Yeah.
Lost to the Niners.
Yeah, you got to win. I agree. I think you got to win.
I think they could see themselves in a position where they're playing like one of them like bad NFC teams. Obviously,
Like
one of the
NFC
NFC
North
South
team
teams is gonna
Or
win.
South, yeah.
Win a playoff game and just build off of last year.
Yeah.
I
I think you
agree.
need to do that because you gave Geno an extension. So
Yeah.
you need to be
Like,
like
if you
this
miss the
person makes
playoffs, it's a
sense.
fucking disappointment.
I was
You
saying,
got to make.
Wasn't
the
there a
playoffs.
quarterback
Yeah.
available for them this year? They could have drafted.
Oh,
I
they could
think.
have drafted Levis.
There was someone else I feel like available when they drafted.
I think it was just Levis.
It was just
It was just Levis.
Yeah. But I think a success for the Seahawks honestly really just depends, like, hinges on, all right, Geno Smith, do it again.
I agree.
You're great last year, do it again.
Agree. I do agree.
Adam?
This is what a successful season looks like for the Cardinals.
Yikes.
two wins.
Lose every
Not a
game and
lot.
get Caleb Williams.
Jonathan Gannon's not that weird. First and foremost, he's not that weird of a head coach. He actually can rally the troops a little bit. They won 4 games last year. I think if you could win one more game and win 5, you obviously don't have Kyler. I think another
I'm gonna be
weird part
honest.
of it,
I don't think a success is winning more games for the Cardinals.
I think a
agree.
success is winning more games. Well, because Kyler's going to be out for the whole or for the first half of the season. I think the reason that they need to be more successful is if they start out bad and they win 4 again, I think no matter what happens, they are trading Kyler Murray and getting Caleb Williams because they will be the worst team. And that sets your franchise back even more. In a way,
I don't know.
I could see them drafting Caleb. If I'm a Cardinals fan and I win 1 more and Kyler comes back, and I could see Kyler be a guy that wins us 1 more game or 2 more games and know what we have to do. If you don't have to draft a quarterback and you could add other pieces, you just got Paris Johnson, you should be happy. That would be success. You have your quarterback, you could add other pieces. I think the Cardinals, if you're a Cardinals fan, to have a successful season, have Kyler come back, know he's your franchise quarterback, and win 1 more game.
I really don't know.
It's so tough with the shitty teams.
That's a depressing team. Man.
It's so
I'd
tough
be
with the
sad to
shitty
be-
teams.
It'd be more
because,
depressing
like,
if you have to
really,
start
it's
from
a
scratch.
successful
Bro,
season
besides
if you
Buda
win
Baker,
3 more
they got
games.
No one.
But it would be a disappointment if you have to
Like-
start all over again. You did this 4 years ago with Kyler Murray. If you have to start all over again under
Yeah.
a new regime without any weapons and go out and get a Caleb Williams and trade off and you're not going to get a first round pick for Kyler Murray, to me that's a failure. So if you could see that Kyler Murray is your guy moving forward, you win 1 more game, Your offensive line is better because you drafted Paris Johnson. Now we can go out and add some more pieces. And with one of those picks, we get fucking Marvin Harrison Jr. We're now moving towards the future. That'd be a success.
Yeah, if you can get Marvin Harrison.
Yeah.
Jr.,
But that's why.
yeah.
If you have a top 5 pick, you're going to go after a quarterback. But if Kyler's the guy, you can get Marvin. And you're
true.
going to be in the top 5.
That's true.
That's why I think it's a success.
All right.
There are different ways to look about it, though.
Here's what a successful season would look like for the Los Angeles Rams. Yeah, not a lot. But because we're just talking about like actual
It's so
play,
tough because like
it's tough.
they're just
no.
mediocre.
Realistically,
Like,
it's like somehow they are able to rally together the nobodies they have on that team with around Cooper Kupp and Matt Stafford
Donald.
and Aaron Donald and win 8 games. That like is a successful season for the Rams.
I think above 500, 9
Yeah,
and 8.
yeah, like basically around there. If they could hover 500, that would be a successful season because it's just like a
Honestly-
huge step up from last year. Matt Stafford stays healthy. He plays really well. Like in theory, who knows? Maybe they have some dudes that we don't know about, that are just gonna ball out.
definitely.
Like, Vay's a great coach.
I would.
Stafford's a great quarterback. Like we know that he can lead a team to success. So like if he can be healthy all year and just do his thing,
So-
like I think they could, in theory, have a successful season with like an 8 to 9
here's a
win
take.
season.
Here's a guy.
Sean McVay won a Super Bowl, but with a bunch of fucking good players, bunch of pieces. If I'm a Rams fan, I kind of want to see what Sean McVay can do without all those guys.
100,000%.
Like, is Sean McVay a product of all the really great players we placed around him, or is he actually a really fucking good, smart,
But
innovative
that's why I
coach?
think 9 and 8 would be
if
exemplary.
they go 9 and 8 with this roster, you're like, okay, hell yeah, Sean McVay's still that guy. Like he has nobody to play with right now, and he's still got.
I think that would be a
That's about
successful
500.
season. 9 and 8. Also, a big thing is
I am-
Stafford,
I am
Kupp,
scared.
and Aaron Donald all stay
If
healthy.
I'm a Rams fan, I am
just think-
scared if you go like 5-12 though. Like,
Well, if you
I
go
think
Which
it's
is
successful.
possible.
You should want to lose every fucking game, bro. They have no talent.
Yeah,
don't have that much.
I'm just thinking about like for
wouldn't
the
wanna
actual, like we were saying about the Cardinals too, and I just feel like
Yeah.
I'm not trying to think about that. I'm trying to think about like what would be successful
Yeah,
for
but
the
the
team they have now this
Yeah.
year.
actually for the
in terms
Rams,
of play, like.
the best thing for the Rams' future, honestly, might be trading Stafford, Kupp, and
would-
Donald.
it literally
Yeah,
is.
no,
Draft picks
definitely,
back,
definitely.
lose a bunch of games, go get Caleb Williams
I'll
or
tell
Drake
you
May
why-
for the future.
I'll tell you
I
why
thought
don't-
about going
I'll
that
tell you why I
angle,
don't
too.
agree because
Yeah.
it sets you even back if you have to get a new head coach. And Sean McVay thought about retiring. All
Yeah,
these
Sean
guys thought
McVay
about
doesn't wanna
retiring.
coach.
If Sean McVay
Yeah.
doesn't want to coach
like
anymore and you have to
23?
find a new head coach, you could set yourself back
yeah.
10 plus
Sean
years
McVay doesn't
without
want
a
to
head
coach for a team that's not competitive. Is what
You
he
have
said.
a
So
head
he's
coach.
like-
Now, I think on that spectrum, the most success from that standpoint would be you have a bad season, you retain Kupp and Aaron Donald and can get a Drake May or Caleb Williams. That's one side of the spectrum. Now, I think that's unlikely because you would trade away assets to be there. But I think if you can win 9 games, like you said, Sean McVay proves that he can be a hell of a coach, get the team to overachieve, have the team bought in, and have a Cooper Kupp that's healthy, Stafford healthy, Aaron Donald healthy. To me, you can build off that. That's success.
I see Donald like going to a contender like
I could
like
see him
Von
moving.
Miller did.
I can see him
like
moving. I can see
Yeah,
them
he's
moving.
gonna be- It's gonna
career.
be dope when the Niners get him
Played
and
really
Javon Hargrave.
I can see them moving Cooper Kupp too. What would be considered a successful season for your team? Let us know in the comments. Also, if we get to 20,000 subscribers, if you share with your friends, Jack is going to get a Tua Tagovailoa tattoo. So please share with them. Also, give us 5 stars on Apple or Spotify. Do us a favor, all right? It helps us out. And lastly, for any betting advice, betting promos, go to thegameday.com. You are gonna find it all.